Kavango West region. I'm joined by our reporter, Chris Kupulo. Very good afternoon to you, Chris, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Jonas.
Chris, just briefly, what can you tell us about the situation in Kavango West ahead of tomorrow's elections? What's the fever like? What's the environment? What are people saying there?
Yeah, in terms of the environment itself,
yes, Chris?
Yeah, in terms of the environment itself, it is just normal. People are continuing business as usual. You see people walking around town, doing their things, selling, going to, just involved in their own businesses. It doesn't show that they are waiting for something big, which is like the elections where they have to elect the leaders that represent them at the local authority and constituency levels. But in terms of the ECN here, they are busy preparing for tomorrow. Starting from morning, polling officials were receiving both sensitive and non-sensitive materials that is in preparation for deployment to the polling stations in the 4 constituencies where elections will be held tomorrow, and including the local authority, which is in Kurenkuru. Here, in terms of the views from the people, people are very excited with these elections, especially when we speak to some of the voters that are expected to cast their ballots tomorrow. They are talking mainly of basic services that they need to be delivered to them in the local authority area. We have got a growing number of informal settlements here in Kurenkuru. They talk about water and sanitation. They talk about electricity. Some of the informal settlements like Kulisuka and Mayara just received, were connected to electricity last week, but majority of these informal settlements still remain without electricity. Water and sanitation, the people here, they are still using mainly the open or bush defecation, which they say is very dangerous to go, especially in the night. So they need the council that they elect this time around to be able to provide these services to them. There is also in the regions, because 4 regions are already secured by the SWAPO party, but the regions that will be contested, that includes Mpungu, Mosese, Nununi, and Namagoro. We spoke to some few residents, especially we spoke to residents in Namagoro and in Mosese, and in Nununi. They are talking about the national identity document. It's a big challenge there, that many people do not have national identity documents. But mainly, most of them that they talk about feeder roads, that's to give them access to to towns or to the highways. Yes, Jonas?
All right, Chris. No, that's all. That's all. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you very much.
All right. That's our reporter, Chris Kupulo, who is currently deployed, or stationed rather, at the Kavango West region, and giving us a feel of the atmosphere there and what people say they want from the councillors that they will be voting into office.